We've recently gotten some additional updates on the King of the Hill revival, so let's go through them all. First up, we have a teaser trailer that was themed around Father's Day. In this, we see that Bobby is insisting that beers need to tell a story these days, and Hank thinks that's asinine. This is also our first time clearly hearing Bobby's voice, and it's kind of created a bit of controversy because some people think that it's not different enough from his child voice and that it should be deeper, so I'll let you take a listen.
Let me know when you need me to take over, since I'm a professional now.
I personally don't have a problem with it. I think that if they made it too different, especially after this long of a hiatus, it might feel a little too different from the Bobby that we know and love. If they were going to change his voice drastically, that would have needed to happen in the original series, I think. I would have been okay with them swapping out Pamela Adlon for someone else, but I also love that she still gets to be in the show, and I really don't think Bobby's voice is bad at all. We also get a new poster, which doesn't really give us any additional information other than that the official tagline for the revival is Return of the King. And lastly, we have a clip from one of the new episodes, which shows Hank, Nancy, and Peggy walking around a George Bush museum. And in pretty much typical Hank fashion, he's enthralled by it, and everyone else is bored to tears. No surprise whatsoever, Nancy's character design looks fantastic, it looks great, like all the others, no complaints there. Here's my overall thoughts, starting with the good. I think that this is in many ways keeping with the vibe of the original. The dialogue is very close, the character designs, like I said, are amazing, the concepts for the episodes and the scenes so far are looking very good, and in particular, the George Bush scene is really promising to me with how they're going to be handling politics, which is similar to the original series. They're not trying to make pointed jokes at one side or the other. It's more kind of just commentary on politics and how people respond to them in general, rather than being like a directly partisan commentary. Now the bad. I really don't like the animation. I know I've said this before, but the more I watch it, the less I like it. It's not just the animation itself, although that is part of it. It looks just like every other goddamn animated show that comes out on streaming services these days. But it's also the fact that the original animation of King of the Hill was really meticulous and detailed, and it had great, flow to it, realistic flow. In many ways, it really felt like you were watching actors on a stage rather than a cartoon. And that helped suspend disbelief and helped it, get its personality as a more realistic show. So by not doing that, by having this more kind of tweened animation, more Flash-like, it's kind of taking me out of that illusion. Another thing that's different and kind of bothering me is the angles. I can't really put my finger on it, but something about the angles of the shots is just very different from the original.